So that? Whatever?
Yeah.
Whatever I do. I can't see myself though.
Yeah, but you can if you...
Just have to go down?
Some people bend down, some people don't. It's
Also,
entirely up to you.
because you have to see my face, isn't it?
Some people just don't show the face.
Go like that.
We're going to see you afterwards here. But
See my breasts.
A lot of people bend down. A lot of people...
Hello. No, stop it. Okay. That's like gonna work. That's all I get work with when I work. Okay. Hi, I'm Jana. I'm the owner of Jane Amore Design, and I'm here in Cherrywood Productions.
Welcome to the Cherrywood Podcast with me, Rachel Burridge.
And the master of podcasts, Simon Burridge. Hello everyone, welcome back to Cherrywood Podcast. Rachel's gone. Well done, mate. She's gone already. And this is our first guest. Jana is our first guest in our new studio.
Is it on
Look what she's brought with her as well. Blimey, loads of stuff.
I think you might be the first guest to actually have accessories that expand over the whole show, I think.
Yeah, have taken the background.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
Normally it's something on the table, something small that someone gives us, and then you've taken over, which is lovely.
Yeah. And we don't have the fall-in podcast sign anymore, Rach, so we don't have to ask.
New year, new.
We don't have to ask Jana how long it takes before the sign falls off the wall, so that's that all out the way. So we're going to go to our sponsors, and when we come back, we're going to talk to Jana, and she's going to tell us all about her business. All right, so we just go to the sponsors. Kapoo.
Today's sponsors are Medici Associates, chartered structural and civil engineers.
Based in the UK with a worldwide reach.
Visit their website on demediciassociates.com.
Bond Carpentry, where precision meets creativity.
From bespoke cupboards to second fix carpentry, garden houses, and even the Cherrywood podcast sign. Call 07738 732 931.
Bond Carpentry, licensed to drill. This podcast has been brought to you by Snug Camper Van Hire.
Roam the world, park anywhere.
That's snugdubs.co.uk. Need stunning video or photography for your big day or even your business? Cherrywood Production delivers award-winning results with a personal touch. From weddings to promotional content, we turn your vision into reality. Visit cherrywoodpro.com today. Your memories, our passion. Don't know why I do that. And we're back. Right, Jana, tell us about yourself. Tell us about your company.
Yes, so I'm Jana, and I am the owner of the company called Jane Amore. And Jane Amore became alive almost 4 years ago. But actually, I traded a couple of years ago. So starting a couple of years ago. And the Jane Amore name became from my name, really. Because I'm Jana, and Jana in English means Jane.
Right, okay.
So that's by Jane.
Okay.
And Amor is obviously love, and I used to live in Spain, so I love Spain so much. So that's why I call it Amor.
Are you Spanish?
No, I'm Slovakian.
Slovakian,
But
right, I
I
thought
used
so.
to live in Spain. So,
Right.
And I loved it. So that's why
So
Jane
in
Amore.
Slovakia, they use the J's as Y's then as well?
No, they're just Jana. Just like Jana.
But in Portugal, J's are like H's, Hona. So it's very similar to Spain.
Yeah,
Don't Spain...
yeah, Hana and Hana in Spain, but in Slovakia it's not the same.
Not the same.
Oh, right. Okay.
No. It's just Jana,
So how long have you been in England?
Ooh, in England. Altogether, probably about 19 years, but I was in Germany as well.
Nice.
Been about, haven't you?
Yes, a lot.
Germany.
Mostly for the job, really.
Can you speak German then?
No, I don't like it.
It's a very harsh language, isn't it?
Yeah.
They don't mean to be.
And to be honest, because I worked for CNA, I was designer for them. You didn't need to speak any German because it was English anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So it was fine. Not even learn.
Oh, CNA. Is that like the man of CNA?
Yeah, that's what I used to work for in Germany, in Düsseldorf.
Wicked.
Exactly that.
So is that where you wanted to go from the start? You always wanted to design, you wanted to be in fashion, that sort of thing?
Yes, I studied fashion.
Yeah.
And to be honest, when I was 13, I made my first trousers.
You're 30 now, aren't you?
No, 13.
Oh, right.
You're 13 now.
Yeah. A bit older than that anyway, but we're not going to the age. So yeah, I started. My grandmother taught me, and then I went to study the fashion. So I studied that, and then I came to England, and yeah, I worked for a wedding shop when I came here, and I did the alteration for the wedding shop, all the dresses.
Okay.
And I just didn't want to do the sewing as much. So I wanted more higher, because I studied design.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do, after I knew the English language, to go higher. So I went to Freya Lingerie. And I don't know if you know them. They used to sell House of Freya, the Debenhams,
Okay.
John Lewis. So it was the lingerie and swimwear designer there, basically for a few years.
So was this in London or?
No, that was in Leicestershire.
Oh, really?
In a
Okay.
village called Desborough, which is like a small village. But yeah, that is the company there basically based. And after that, I have moved to Spain, and then I come back and I work for Marks Spencer's.
Okay.
And I was designing for Marks Spencer's.
Lovely.
What job did you do in Spain?
In Spain, I just enjoyed myself, didn't really work.
Oh,
Nice.
got for some. Whereabouts in Spain?
Barcelona.
Oh, my goodness. How lovely.
Yeah, that was lovely, yeah.
So how long
Hot.
were you out there for?
It was about a year, something like that, so not crazy long.
Yeah. But just enough time to
Just enough
go.
time to go. I wanted to stay, but I came back. But that's
Nice.
reasons for it. Anyway, so I was doing for Marks Spencer's then.
Yeah.
And
So when you say designing for Marks and Spencer's, was it any range or was it
Not just any dress, Rachel.
it wasn't
Marks
not
and
just,
Spencer.
it was still the lingerie.
Oh, right.
Because that's
okay.
what I was always doing. That
Nice.
lingerie and swimwear.
Lingerie. Oh, okay.
So for M&S was lingerie and also like a shapewear. So stuff like that really for them.
Right, time at shapewear is when you need something like if you've got a nice occasion dress and you need it all sucked in, you have to put these big pants on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put your foot on the back and then pull.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. And
I can see his
that's
face like, what the hell is shapewear?
And also like bras for cancers and all that, people who had the cancer.
Oh,
so that's what I was
wow.
developing for them really.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So that was interesting.
Yeah.
And then from that, I went to Dusseldorf.
Yep.
Because I got offered better money and better job in CNA.
Nice.
For that, I was 3 years in there.
Wow. And again, anything or just lingerie in there as
That
well?
was again lingerie.
Yeah.
Always lingerie and always nice, delicate,
Yes.
materials.
That's
And lace. Always lace.
That's nice to then go
Yeah,
into this job
exactly.
as well. So.
Wedding dress is always my background.
Yes.
Always like doing for like a customers like on site.
Yeah.
Like a private job. But the main was what pays the good
Yeah.
money was the
Absolutely.
design of
Yeah.
the M&S and all that.
Nice.
So, yeah.
you came back again?
Yeah, I came back to UK, and because obviously I had my family and kids, I decided to build my own business, and that's how it started. So use all my experience from designing and the background what I had and sewing what I had before to this, and that's how it started.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So where do you draw all your inspiration from then?
Yes, I thought you might ask that.
At least she's asking questions.
Yes, basically I always look on what is on trends, which is very important, and catwalks, and what is out there, and also what brides wear or don't wear, and you ask the questions and all that. So, and sometimes I just see something somewhere, someone wearing, and it's just like, oh, that could be nice.
That'd be good in white.
I just add it to it,
Yeah.
white or obviously the colour.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Depends.
Because Rachel, you've worn one of them, haven't you?
Yeah,
I
you
have.
did this one,
I've
I
worn
think,
this
didn't
one,
you?
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I've seen this one in the magazine as well.
Yeah, that
and
was a few magazine that was. That is still there, yeah.
because I suppose it is quite hard to keep on top of trends, and there's wedding dresses out there are so elaborate sometimes as well, aren't they? And you're sort of like, do people want elaborate or do they want tradition or modern, or how does that
So all sorts of things. Each bride will totally something else, and she comes, and asks me she tells me what she wants.
Yeah.
Then she tries different dresses on, and she got idea
Change
what
her
she
mind.
wants. Yeah, and totally fit her something else. So she comes for like fitted dress, and she been done with big dress.
Yeah.
It's all different things. So I mean, we all have
But
a dream.
sometimes they got it in their head what they want,
yeah.
and by just looking at them, actually you'll be better off in.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
it. So you cannot just like, would you like to try this as well?
Yeah.
And so, oh, actually, yeah.
Because I think when I got married, the woman, she had a shop and she had about 3 or 4 racks on with like loads of dresses. And she said to me, right, I'm going to go around with you. You pick out ones that you like, you absolutely love. I will pick out ones that I think suit you and pick out ones that you really, really don't like. She said, and we've got 3 racks here, like, my choice, dislike. So I did all this, put them on. We went into the dressing room and I said, right, this is my like one. So she said, right, try one of your like ones on first. So she, I got it on. And I was like, oh yeah, it's nice. And she went, but it's not amazing. She said, I know there's no, oh my God, this is the dress. She said, if you say you like, that's not the dress. So I took it off and she said, try this one on. It was a very similar style, but it was longer at the back, so the train was longer. And I put it on. I went, "Oh my God, this is the dress!" And she went, "See, I know that was one that she'd picked
because you know,
and
we know."
And I just thought, "Oh my God," because it was lacy and it was everything like that. And I automatically thought in my head when I was getting married, I wouldn't have a lace dress. Didn't really like lace, but as soon as I put it on, you just know, you just fit it, and you're like, "Oh my God, this is a dress.
This is it. That's how it works."
Yeah. And then I went back for my fitting. And I went, I love it, but I don't like this bit. And she said, all right then, and just hacked it off. I was like, oh my God. And it was so brutal. She literally went, okay.
That's
I was like,
that's exactly how I do it.
I was like, this is my dress. She went, don't worry.
Yeah, it's fine.
But do you remember your first dress that you designed then?
Or your first commission, your first bride?
Yes. The thing is, I used to do mostly like before that, because I did it back always in the background.
Yeah.
It was more like what they wanted it.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say, but as a collection, my first dress, yes, I do remember it. I don't have it here. Yeah. I loved it. I still keep keeping it. Yeah, it's still there. It's with the feathers, and it's very sparkly.
Nice.
So I still have it. I designed it and made it because I used to make them all.
Yes.
And obviously now I got the factories who's making them for me.
Yeah.
But I do remember that one. I was so joy to make. Yeah.
So do you have to be quite creative with do you sort of sketch a lot and sort of try
to the factories?
Yeah.
Yes. And no, depends what you want.
Right,
So depends what factory it is, you know. Each factory is different. I've got 2 of them.
Yeah.
And what I do, I just sketch it and also send them like collage.
Right.
Like, for example, I sketch a picture because they don't always understand. So, for example, I like this sleeve and I like that bodice. I like this lace. I like this skirt. I like that length. And this.
So do you send them little samples?
Collage them all. No, they choose. They have the lace in there.
Right.
And they send me examples what they have. And then I say, look, I have like this one. But or I say, look, I don't like it. Can you have something else? And then we go from there. Because they have a lot of lace.
And it works really well with them.
Yeah.
And their turnaround is very good. And
very fast. Very fast, very good quality and everything. So I'm happy with them. And it's easier for me as well to look after my business then.
Yes.
Instead of just doing the sewing.
Because that must take, like, how long would a normal standard dress take?
If I do it.
Gold or fancy bits, just a normal
just a normal simple one, you mean?
Yeah.
Be designing or just sewing and cutting?
Just actually physically making the dress.
Okay, so you have to make the pattern, first, which is the paper. So you've got the base pattern made, and you from the base pattern
cut all the material around it.
Yeah, and depends if the design change. So you have to then, for example, add use the pattern to it. So because each dress is different, so you can use the base.
Brides.
Yeah, also that. But you can use the base. But then for example, there could be like, I don't know, higher neckline or deep V neck, whatever it is. Then you have to adjust to that. And so I have to that done first, and obviously then cut everything out, the lining and sparkly, all the main fabric, lace, whatever it is. It will take 5 days. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
5 days. Sometimes more, depends. If it's a beaded, much longer. Sometimes 2 weeks in that. Yeah, that's just one dress,
And that's one dress.
Have you ever had a dress that you're trying to create and it just never quite gets there and it's driving you insane?
Yes, I did. I
could see the pain in her
voice.
It was for one lady, and basically I did work with the one boutique in Lincolnshire, and she always sent me like, this is the lady we have, and she would like this dress, and can you make it? Can you do it? Can you do it? So yes, but it was so hard to make it. She was so detailed.
Yeah.
So I was like, but anyway, it was fine in the end. So she got it, and she was fine, and she was happy. But it was really difficult because I had to zoom her all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
I can imagine. Has anyone sort of changed their mind mid-dress design for you?
Yes, she was, kind of, yeah. So that's exactly why it was so like, okay, now her bride was still fine, the direct and everything. And this one was like, but can we just do that? But no. But we can, but it just takes a long time.
Does she understand that the price may change if she keeps on?
Yeah, well, Well, she didn't, so I had to tell her. And then she stopped. So that was the issue. So then she stopped and she was like, okay, I'm happy with that now. I was like, okay, good.
Yeah, so going back to what you were saying earlier, like the whole, if it takes, let's say, a minimum of 5 days is the very minimum of making a dress, all that time, you're not spending on your business.
Exactly.
You've still then got to talk to clients, you've still got to advertise. So no wonder, I don't blame you for out-shipping it.
That's why I...
Outsourcing.
Yeah, I outsource the companies.
Out shipping.
I know what she meant.
You know, sending it away for someone else to do.
Yes, that's why I was looking for factories and that test them first. So okay, just make me this dress and see how it comes. And the other factory, I did the same with her with the same dress, and it comes fine. So I'm happy with them. But you have to test them and you have to take the risk.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's and I did take the risk and it works well for me. And I'm also going to look for other factories just in case. Always it's good to have more, and they have to match the same dress basically.
Yeah. But imagine how many more brides you can get in if you've got other people creating them.
Exactly.
A lot better.
Exactly. That's how the business will grow and growing. So basically, I have more time for myself to do the business, to grow, to speak to customers, contact the boutiques, go to see the boutiques, go to the shows, all the photo shoot, everything else. I have more time to do all the beside selling and everything and the marketing, obviously.
And you're based in Folkestone, is that right? And you have a studio in Folkestone?
Yes. I
Lovely.
do.
So walk us through like a typical design. You get a call from a bride. She said, I've seen you online. I want you to design my wedding dress. Where would you then go from there?
Normally the brides actually talk to me when I see me in wedding fair. Yeah. They directly, me also. I meet them for coffee and they explain what they want. I got this bride who now wants the dress for 2026. Wow. But she wants particular dress. Particularly is this.
2026, did you say?
Yes.
Right, okay.
There's like few already coming up. That's just how it is.
Of course,
but they are the bespoke dresses. Not the one collection, but bespoke. And so at the moment we're looking for lace. And we're looking for lace, and then she can decide what lace she wants. Then I have to do the sketch. Either on CAD, like Photoshop, or like by hand. So she can imagine like how it's going to look. And either I make it or I will send it to factory to do it for me. So I just decide.
So you're still making some of them yourself?
Yeah, I still enjoy it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's just something I really love to do, but it's just the timing.
Yes.
That is the issue, sometimes the issue, because you want to concentrate on the business. Otherwise, you stay still.
Absolutely.
You don't want to stay still. You want to go out.
Yeah.
How about 50-50? Do you get a dress back and think, I'll add a bit to this dress before I hand it to the bride? So the factory makes 80% of it, and then you add put a few add-ons on. Have you ever had to do that before?
Sorry, say again.
So you've sent the design to a factory. Yeah. They've created the design, sent it to you, but then you thought, actually, I'm going to add something extra onto this dress.
Yes, I can do that. Yeah, absolutely. I do that actually with my design. Some of them, like for example, I'm not happy exactly. Like they should put a little more flowers.
Yeah. Or if the cut's not quite right, you can make adjustments. Do you do the adjustments yourself?
No, they're all fine.
Really?
Yeah, all fine. I don't have to. I just add like the extra design if I want to.
Now, some brides from measuring lose loads of weight. Sometimes they gain. Sometimes they gain weight.
That is the alteration that called. That's later on when they fit.
Okay.
Not the design.
And you'll do the alteration.
Yes, I do the alteration.
Right.
So you literally do it from
anything
material all the way up to getting in their dress and send them down the aisle.
Yeah, and maybe even see them on the wedding.
I don't mean this to sound rude, but sometimes a bride would measure up and she'd be one size and then come to the alteration.
Yes.
You've probably not got enough material to deal with it because they may have got pregnant or something like that.
But if that happens, if she's pregnant, that's obviously she knows the consequences.
Yes. Just cut a hole there.
It will. We just spray it white. I wish it was that easy. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. We just have to have a corset or extra panel on there, but you're going to cost her more.
Right. Okay.
Stuff like that. So it's up to her what she decides. If she wants, depends when, what the due day is, or when is the wedding and all that. So we're going going very closer to day is better for that.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to decide on how the situation is basically.
Okay.
How do you put in traditional? How do you sort of balance the traditional and the modern? Because some brides come to you and say,
"You didn't turn the heater off, and I'm getting the heat."
I did.
Can you switch it off for me?
Is it the heater?
I'm hearing the heater.
Oh no!
Yeah. She was asked to turn it off, but clearly she.
Obviously, I just turned it down to a 1.
It's going to get cold in here. Sorry, it's freezing outside. Right, go on.
Right. So how do you balance tradition and modern if someone comes up to you and they've got cultural aspects of their dresses that they need, but they don't want the whole sort of long train or whatever it is? Can you
mean as a new?
that?
You mean as a new design?
Yes.
Or, yes.
Yeah, for
Okay.
a
Because
new
some
design.
brides obviously come with the 20 years old dress as well.
Ah, right.
To
So you do that
redesign.
as
Yeah,
well?
yeah, that as well.
Right. Okay.
Doesn't it?
Oh, right, so they bring their mum's dress or something
Yes.
like that.
I just had a recently bride like that.
Oh wow! And
So-
and they like you have to cut up mum's dress basically.
Yeah.
And,
Rachel used...
Actually, I didn't have to cut this one up. I'm just working on it now for her.
right.
Her mum was that tiny when she got married. I have to add
Oh
corset
yeah, yeah.
wow! Right.
and make
okay.
it modernize it with the beads, something extra so it doesn't
Yeah.
look too old fashioned. But
Yes.
actually, it does look really nice. I really like it on her.
Yeah.
Rachel
Does
wore
someone-
my mum's headband, and that was 1964, wasn't it? She
Yeah.
had that.
I think I did have a look on your wedding dress.
Yeah.
I wanted to
Right.
know what did you wear.
I can't even remember the designer, but yeah, mine it came across like this, but then I had that chiffony bit cut off, so it was like this, and it was fitted, and then it went into like a long train, but it was very much this sort of style. It was very beady and lacy and everything like that as well. But yeah, I wore Simon's mark because I had no idea what I was going to do with my hair. And so I'd found my dress, I'd found my shoes. My shoes were like £16. It was ridiculous. I was like, oh, I can't find any decent shoes. I want them quite small heeled but nice and blah, blah. And I went into this random shop in Bluewater and found these white crystally type shoes. And I was like, they're perfect. And they were like, oh, that's £16. I was like,
Bonus.
that's fine. I don't mind.
Why not? Isn't it?
Only going to wear them once.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and then we were clearing your mum's loft out for some reason, and she went, "Oh my gosh, this is my wedding veil." And it was a short one, wasn't it? And then it had this band like this, and it was about this thick. And she went, "Oh, I had my hair in a bun." And
She had
put
it-
that
no, she had a
over it."
beehive.
Oh, on top, yeah.
She had
and
a
she had it
beehive.
on top there. And I went, "Oh my god, I love that." And she went, "If you want it," I said, "But I've got a veil already." She went, "Just take the veil off." So I unpicked all the veil and then had this crystal
We
thing
cleaned it
round,
up, didn't we?
Cleaned it all up, sent it off to have it cleaned and everything. And I literally had a bun at the back of my hair, some curly bits here, and then put that over the top of it like that. And it was the best thing. It was amazing. I loved my hair on the wedding day.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And I just said to her,
It's,
like my
it's lots of you can do, isn't it?
yeah.
Mm.
And I just said to my hairdresser, right, I have this. No, sort it out. And she went, okay. So she was playing with it, and she was like, but she was like, I'm so scared of touching it. 'cause
It was trying to make it white again, was the hardest
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
That
can
we-
you imagine?
yeah.
So
I'm not even going to lie. I'm not even going to lie. I think a bit of Tipex may have been involved to make this thing.
Lots of Tipex.
Because it was the diamond-y type stuff all the way around, wasn't it? It was very
Diamante.
Diamante, yeah. It was that all the way around. So it was just the gaps you had to make sure they weren't
Yeah.
yellowy, sort of, you know.
Yeah, I can understand
This has
that.
been in a loft for 40, 50 years. So
But mind you, with this dress, all I'm doing now is the right way round.
Yeah.
I was like, this, I have like ivory fabric,
Yeah.
and I can't match this to the, it's
really,
total
'cause it's still really
white.
white.
I was like, on the one fabric, not the fabric. So, I was, I need a pure white. So I ordered another one, and it actually is finally pure white. So it matched that dress.
So there must be a lot of pressure on you when you've got someone else's dress, like mum's dress, to sort of not mess it up as such.
No, actually not.
Really?
No.
Oh God,
I
I'd be
I've done
nervous.
so many. I still do even alterations like for Victoria Bladder Boutique and Ivy
right.
Rose in Dover. So
Yes.
so many.
yeah, but the thing is,
So,
you're
so,
used
so.
to if you do a
I
massive
just
rip,
cut
you know
it
you can
off.
fix it, don't you?
It's fine. Everything is
Yeah,
possible.
if we did a massive rip, we'd be going, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, the bride are scared. It's like, Jana, I don't want this dress with the, a train.
Yeah.
So I'm just, okay, scissors there in front of her. And she's like, I was like, oh, don't worry, it's fine.
Well, I'm really curious to why you're holding this A4 paper
Oh,
in
yes.
your hand.
I've just been selected to be the finalist for the award.
Kent Wedding Awards finalist,
Yeah, Kent
and it's your
Wedding.
first year of entering,
Yes,
is it?
first in enter and I got there. So see what
Brilliant.
happens on the night.
Excellent. We'll see you there because we're the finalists
I
for
know, you are as
videographer.
well.
So we've been entering for 10 years now, Rachel, haven't we?
We have.
We've been in the
Wow.
final for 10 years, won it a couple of times, so it's always a good night. So
Yeah.
look forward to seeing you.
Congratulations.
With the videos,
as well.
isn't
Yeah.
it?
So anything else on there you want to see, or is it just the front bit?
Just the front
Because
bit,
you've got a
really.
big booklet there. And
Oh,
I'm,
no,
That's just in case you want to wipe
Oh,
notes.
that's just so it doesn't get clean.
Oh, I
You know what
see.
mean?
Right, okay.
So what advice would you give a bride for choosing you over buying a dress off the rack?
Off the rack, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I got dresses off the rack as well.
Mm.
So, but because when you buy off the rack, that dress was tried. 80 times or 100, whatever, I don't know. So basically it's just, I would say it's always been worn, and obviously there is wear and tear. So yeah, it's always better to have a new one. Because, and also, if you go in directly with the designer, you don't have to have a dress what everybody else have, you know, like, because it's different, you can change it. So for example, like you go into the boutique and the boutique offers so many beautiful dresses, beautiful designers, but they cannot do the adjustments. So for example, the bride comes in and she chooses this dress. I love it. But she wants to change something, and she's like, no, the designer can't do it. Yeah. Or we can't do it, whatever. So I can do it. Yeah. So that's the thing I do.
Because I think when I saw someone in Gravesend, and I went in there and they said, okay, just to let you know, we only do these dresses in 8, a 10 and a 12, and that's it.
Oh, that's such small size.
That's really tiny. So I tried on one, and obviously the dress that I liked only came in a size 8 on their rack, and it didn't do up. So they had to sort of just hold it and say, this is what it would look like. But I'm thinking a lot of people out there aren't a size 8, a 10 or a 12.
No, 100%.
So if they go there, they might not even be able to try on that dress to see if they like it or not.
Exactly. And I had a bride who was I think she was size 28. And she said, I've been in bed to be, and she said, I felt so uncomfortable. They were pushing me and all that. She said, and I found you. I was so glad I found you. So, and she explained me what she wants. And I got made her a dress. So, and it was a corset as well, because that way you can just, you know, if you change size a little bit,
squeeze them in.
And all my dresses now, the new ones are corset, because it's just so much easier. And for the alterations as well. And if you lose the weight, so that it costs less for the bride, because obviously alterations is expensive these days as well.
Do you install pockets in some of them?
Yes, some of them.
Love a good pocket. Everyone loves a good pocket.
Yeah, probably not, but yeah, a little pocket, just in case you need them for the tissue.
What's your favourite fabric to work in?
Favorite fabric? I like lace.
Yeah.
Lace, and it's easy.
Easy, yeah.
It's easier to not beads, but more lace like that.
I can imagine.
I don't like satin in there.
Yeah,
it's very slidey, and organza material is drive me mad.
Organza, right? Okay, describe that for us. Organza's always just drive me mad, to be honest.
It's similar like mesh, but it's more. I don't have it here.
It's like a meshy type.
Yeah, but more smoother. I don't think organza here is more. Not in this collection here. It's similar to mesh, but more firmer.
Okay.
If you can explain.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest, I'm surprised Rachel isn't wearing one.
More expensive. More expensive.
We should have all been in dresses.
Like that for episode from Friends.
I'm surprised you didn't wear.
We should cut and then come back and we're all wearing a dress.
Yeah.
She hasn't got anything for you, sorry.
Oh, surely I'll fit in one thing.
I don't have that. I did actually trousers for like it's like a jumpsuit for the weddings. So I don't have that here though.
Have you ever done men?
No, but I've been asked to do for one man with a gay wedding.
Yeah,
if I would want to do that. So I was like, okay, that sounds interesting. So
and he wanted a dress or a suit?
It was like a suit, but with the train.
Oh, right, okay. So long sort of tails.
Yeah.
Interesting though. I was like, okay.
Something different, something.
Yeah.
I can get my hands onto this.
Yeah. So not sure when he's my friend, so he's again, not sure when he's his wedding, so.
But he's already booked you in.
That was, I was like, I want a wedding dress. I was like, all right then.
Because your collection does stand out because it is very unique. It is different, you know, because most brides, well, there was a point up until quite recently that everything had to be white or ivory or glittery or silver, but you don't always stick to tradition.
No.
Where does that inspiration come from there?
I just love the colour. And I always want to stick with it as well. So I got, for example, now it's more collection is like ivory for the commercial.
Yes.
But what I'm going to do is like add it like extra to it as detachable.
Yes.
So you can have like a collar as well.
Yes.
So the brides can have options. Because I got actually brides coming here to me and asking me, they actually don't want the ivory. They want a little bit of color in it. So it started to going up there. So because obviously I did it like, what was it, a year ago. And the brides are like, oh, what was that?
Yeah.
And now they're actually warming to it. And they're like, I exactly like this dress. They're looking for like the similar dresses like that or like a little detail or anything we can do. So there's lots of brides out there who actually don't want a wife, even if there is first wedding. So I'm quite surprised.
Like the gold one, for instance. Do you find that brides will have that one and then not have a bouquet because it's got quite a bit of bouquet on it?
Like a small bouquet, because I'm small one, I would say. Yeah.
Or did they make sure their bouquet matches it as well?
Yeah, you have to match that. Yeah, but that's totally something else. That's like totally like a medieval wedding. That's just totally something else.
We had someone was like Maid Marian, wasn't she? Do you remember?
There's a place
that's nice.
I can't remember what the name of it.
It was the Dode Church,
and it was very much
Lost Village of Dode.
Lost Village of Dode, and it's very small, very intimate. And she came in with a red dress, like a maroony kind of dress, and she had a cape as well. And she, it was a lovely cape. She had it all over her head, didn't she? And it was all flowing down. And that was really
cool.
So because obviously capes are,
no capes.
No capes.
Oh, you know it.
She's got kids. So capes are a thing, or I've seen a lot of.
I can't see Madonna wearing one anymore, to be honest.
Not Madonna, no. But a lot of shoulder sort of capes where they just sit here and that's their train rather than the dress.
Yeah,
but do you have to? Because to be
honest, not many brides want that. Not the one like you maybe ban off.
Yes, yeah.
And if you want to like have a good sale, you have to do the commercial. So it's not many of them. Well, it's like a detachable thing, I guess.
Yeah. Because a lot of people, I don't know, either have a really fabulous dress, like that's the attention, and then no veil, or a very simple dress and then a long veil or something like that. Do you find that there's a trend going on at the moment with veils or not? Or?
I think they just try on and see.
Right, okay.
Because sometimes they have the dress and they don't know what they want, and they just have to try the veil and decide then.
Do you do veils?
No.
No, not.
No.
I don't blame you.
Just dresses.
So what's the sort of longest train I'm hoping, am I using the right words? What is the longest train you've ever had to make?
I had it on my photo shoot, I think. It was really long. How many meters that was? About 4? Yeah. If you look at it on my Instagram, there's like it's going down on the stairs.
Yes,
I don't know if you saw.
Yep.
I think it would be like 4 meters, something like that. Yeah. That was quite interesting.
I bet.
So, what if you had to give brides some tips how to be confident on their wedding day in your dresses? What would you say to them?
To be honest, it's up to them, I guess, because like confident in my dress. I mean, they have to be confident in dress before that. So they're like when we do the fittings and stuff. If they're not comfortable, like for example, they need the sleeves. They're like scared, or because sometimes they don't like this showing this, the arms. So I would say that would be the before the on wedding day, because the on wedding they have to feel comfortable already and just more excited. So when they have the first fitting, I would say then they don't feel comfortable. They feel like upset, more likely like, oh, it's not fit, is too big, or can I add the sleeves on because I don't like the arms, or this and that. And then after the alteration is done, add it to it or whatever it needs done, then they feel already comfortable. They're happy. Yeah. And that's how then they take the dress home.
Do you show brides, because a lot of people because we normally do bridal prep as well, a lot of them have trouble doing like the hooks up and everything like that. Do you show the bridesmaids and the mum how to do it up? Or?
Yes.
I had to sew one up this year, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, like on this one, I guess, isn't it? There is like that one here.
Yes.
Yeah, they're quite, yeah. Well, there's not many of them, it's fine, but I know what you mean. They're difficult.
Some of them like go all the way down. And then because the bridesmaids have got nails on, they're like, I can't do it.
You just do the hair clip, you know?
Yeah.
That's it.
And they're like, I can't. So the amount of times we say, do you need some help? And they're like, yes, please.
And also nervous and all that. Like, nothing's coming out.
Especially the mums. That are like,
but I can't do it. Those dresses take a bit of punishment, don't they? They're quite strong. They're stronger than they look,
Yeah. They're good mates.
Especially when you're doing the tie-in at the back.
Oh, so you're literally like this.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you break it.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is.
So a lot of people nowadays are talking about eco-friendly and sustainable materials. How are you incorporating that side of it into your business at the moment?
At the moment, I don't do eco.
No. Don't worry about it. There's squirrels all made from squirrels and dogs, aren't they?
To be honest, it's just like a fabric wood. Actually, the business, the company has it. They tell me.
It's your factory. The factories you use have probably they've got to have that in their policy.
Yeah, so they probably have what they have, and that's in it, And so they offer me what they have available, and I just go from there. basically what they have of material, what the cost is, and everything about that. So, yeah.
What's the most challenging thing in your
whole business?
In your whole industry?
Bridezillas.
It's probably the brides, I guess.
It's the bridezillas, isn't it?
Yes, they are very fussy, and you spend a long time with them, and like can't decide, or they can't. That's I think the most challenge. I would say so. The rest is quite okay.
So I suppose a lot of people, because you've got your collections, but you don't have everything. You can't physically have everything.
Can't.
So do people come with inspiration already, sort of saying,
Yes.
"Oh, I've seen this on Instagram. I want this, this."
And do you welcome a picture?
Yes.
Yeah,
I prefer
we do as well.
Yeah,
based on the style they want their photos shot.
I think it's good because that way you know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I might not have it in a collection, but it's easy to do. We
say it to our couples. We say, like, you've booked us, and we're going to see you in a year and a half's time for your wedding. If you see a picture in that time, just forward them over to us. Then we get a rough idea of the style they want.
Yeah.
And that happens, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Because
we get some horrendous requests for pictures. Horrendous ones, like bride on her knees with the groom with his trousers around his ankles.
We say, we can do that.
We'll do that. Yeah.
But it's got to be what they want.
It's got to be what they want.
That's what they want to do. Oh, Rachel, what did you do with your wedding dress? Just to have it?
I got mine specially cleaned, and then they put it in a really nice box. So it's actually up in the
It's up in the loft with a load of camera boxes on top of it.
Because at the moment, what the trend is, what the brides like to do, they like to wear it again. So that's what I do.
See, I would love to wear
I have a bride who likes, obviously she has a dress and she is a beautiful dress, but it's going to be cat.
Yeah.
So she said, I want to wear it. I want to wear the corset or, something from it.
What is she going to wear?
Do it.
Yeah.
Where's she going to wear it, though? Where is she going?
But she's going to wear it in ivory. We're going to add colour to it.
Right.
And that's what we're good at. That's what we're good at, add stuff to
So
it.
if it was this one, for example, you
So
could cut the bottom off. And
You'd
just
still
wear
get
it.
in your dress.
And
I actually think you might be a little bit thinner than you were when you got married, aren't you?
Oh, thanks, babe.
Or if it was this dress, I would say maybe not even have to cut it. Make a special occasion, just add the colour on it, like bits and bobs, like something.
Yeah.
Not have to be that. Something creative what I would design. Just add the lace on it and hand sew it to make it different.
I've always thought about arranging a party where people just turn up in their wedding dresses.
I love that.
And
just
that's fine. You can all wear my dresses.
Yeah.
Actually, Sam from Pretty Prep, she's gonna wear this one on the award.
Oh, is she?
As we're gonna shorten that for her, and she can wear it.
Oh, right.
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. So are you designing your own dress for the evening?
Yes, absolutely.
Red? Oh, sorry.
No, we're not saying anything. We're not saying colour or anything.
Maybe it's red.
Blue, maybe green, maybe black, maybe white. I can't was bright. I don't know.
Have you got a dress yet for it, Rachel?
No.
Oh, Rachel.
No, I've got.
Is that why you've invited Jana here?
Yes.
Oh, really? Because
You'll be wearing the gold one, aren't you?
you like this one, aren't you?
As soon as
the
I
gold
tried
one.
it on, I was like,
Actually, the gold one. This is for award.
Yeah.
No, I did
Gold.
get one, but it's so hard to shop online for a dress because this might make me sound really big-headed and I don't mean to be. I'm quite well endowed up here and then it goes to skinny waist and then quite a big
you
bum.
will need the alterations.
So it's sort of like this.
You've got a
So
perfect body, darling.
it's like an hourglass figure.
Yeah.
But when you try and shop online, it's either straight and then the dress or it's tiny on top, which obviously I can't fit my boobs in. And then so it's so hard to shop online.
Well, when this is over, let me go and look at your study, yeah? And we'll go from there.
No, you're good. I'm good, thanks.
If you already have it, you
Jana's
should just
not
make
impressed at all.
alterations.
Yes.
We should alter it for you.
I think because for my 30th, you bought me a dress and it was one of those sequins ones that went one colour and then the other colour the other way. And all night, everyone just kept touching
Kept rubbing her up.
But
Rubbing
that,
her. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Touching her boobs and everything.
but again, because it was ordered online, it just came straight.
Yes.
So I had someone in Dartford, I think, had to alter it so it would fit
Came
me.
in
Is there not any corsets, dresses?
No, nothing like that. So I was like, oh,
Even
it was so nice.
boutiques say they don't. The designers, the other one, don't do the corset. I'm like, wow, that's it. I
Yeah.
am doing it.
Yeah,
Because it's just so
absolutely.
easier for the brides and for general public.
Yeah.
Because I don't always want to do only the ivory. So there's a dresses I want to start designing for like a color and all different understanding, and I would like to lend it to people like who go into, I don't know, awards or whatever, celebrities even. That's what my aim is, to lend that.
That
dress
was
to-
one of my questions. Where
Oh, yeah.
are you going to
Yeah,
go?
that's what
big
I would like.
projects
Yeah,
have you got? So, yeah, she's
So are you
ticked
trying
that
to
off.
angle to wear a Jane Amore dress for this wedding awards?
Not at all. But
If you're offering.
you know, I would never say
What are you
no.
wearing, Rachel? Well, I'm wearing Jane Amore.
Are there any misconceptions that you would say in your industry people need to know? You know, any myths that you think people need to say, no, get rid of that. It's
You
not true.
ask the same question every time and it drives you insane.
That's a difficult question. Myth about what? Like a wedding
Dress or anything really.
I don't know, actually. That's a good question.
Because I know some people say to us, oh, no, we don't need it filmed. We don't need it this. We don't. And you think, okay, I'm just going to tell you why you possibly do need it filmed, because this, and this, and, you know, and then people go, oh, yeah, I didn't really think about it like that. And that's, I mean,
I
that's
would say
very-
sometimes the bride don't want to spend money for the alteration.
Right, yeah.
So, and they say, oh, I don't need to have this done. But then it doesn't look great.
Yeah.
Like, for example, it's too long.
Yes, yeah.
So she rather not have it done.
Tread
She
on it
get
all
this-
day.
or she get these high shoes and then it fits, but
But
It's-
then if she takes the
Agony.
shoes off, yeah.
yes, so it's like, okay, so fine, that's fine. You can
The
you
amount-
do whatever you like.
The amount of brides we see tread on their dress as they're walking along.
That is so bad. That is so bad. That needs to be done.
Yeah.
That's where we're here for, you know, just
Yeah.
to make it look good and fit and comfortable on a day instead of trending on it and
Why don't you
trip
put
over.
stick the alteration in the dress price so it's already covered?
I have that in when somebody comes to me as bespoke wedding dress made.
Right,
Right.
I see.
Obviously, I don't know if the prices, I'm talking about prices, but if somebody chooses from my designs, then yeah, the alteration is extra. But my range is not as expensive as the boutiques because it's between 850 to 950.
That's a good. That's really good.
Yes, because I'm direct.
So
Yes.
you're designing that for them, and it's between
That
it's
is-
under
that's-
£1,000.
That is for my collection. If you
Yeah.
have a bespoke and
Yes.
include the alterations in it, everything is already included. That is 1,200,
That's
Oh,
still a
But
good
even
price for a
that is
dress.
Yeah.
really good price for a
and that's
dress.
why
the
the bride comes to me.
Yeah, a one-off
Yeah.
dress as well.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, yeah. Because it's direct to designer. You don't have to
Yeah.
go through third party. With the boutiques, they have to do that
And they have to get
because
their
they
own
have.
heads.
Yeah. Because I supply boutiques as well with my dresses, and there is different obviously price range for that.
Yeah.
But then they put different price on.
Yeah.
it, you
Oh,
know.
so there are other boutiques that use your designs.
Yes.
Wicked.
Yeah. There'll be more. We go all around England and Europe, everywhere.
Do you collaborate with anyone? Do you work with
Yes.
designers or work with...
Oh, you mean designers? Not designers, but I collaborate obviously with a photo shoot.
Mhm.
Yeah. Designers? No, I work on my own.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, but for photo shoot, I collaborate with photographer with you.
Yeah, we've done
photo shoot. We did,
a shoot.
yeah, I think you need to plan another one.
That was a lovely shoot,
That
wasn't
was
it?
pretty
day?
good, yeah. That was obviously that dress, and that dress.
Mm.
And another
The
one.
smoke
And another
bombs, we
one.
had smoke bombs, didn't we?
Yeah, that was a great shoot. That was in magazine.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, it was. Yeah.
It was a
yeah.
Kentish ceremony.
Okay, it was,
Yeah.
Mm.
I loved that.
That was
Which is
really nice.
slightly annoying because you can't use a film in a magazine. And we never got mentioned at all in that magazine. It's like,
Well,
oh,
you
yeah.
can play it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh,
They
Yeah.
need a little code and then
Oh,
you
so it's
can
not
see the
playing?
Yes.
video. That's what they need to do.
Should have put a code on it.
Oh yeah.
what we should do.
And then
So
they
it
could
be-
have played it.
Yeah.
So next time when we go in there and say, right, we filmed it.
We'll film it,
can
but as long
say-
as there's a code on it that
Yes.
goes straight to this thing.
That's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Maybe we organise one.
Nah.
You
Sounds like too much hassle.
You don't like the photo shoot, do you know?
I don't mind.
See, I love it. I love it. I actually love it.
Yeah, a day with a load of models? No, it's not. It's just not me.
That's for you, not for you, isn't it? You've got Rachel here.
Yeah.
It's fine. She can model for you.
He came over and he went, what do you mean you're going to model? I went, oh, I've been asked to be a bridesmaid, blah, blah. I get my hair done, my makeup done. He went, oh, for God's sake.
So I've got to go around filming just so you can wear a dress. Never mind.
I've got a really random question. Would there be a person, famous or not famous, that you would love to dress?
And have you dressed anyone famous?
Not yet. No, unfortunately not. But okay, that comes in the future, I guess.
Absolutely. I know.
That's why I got the free time. And going to start working on that. Even like the alteration I'm doing now, I'm in one seamstress.
You don't know who's going to walk through the door. You just don't know. That's the thing.
Who wear what and that. So who I would like to dress? I don't know who is not married yet. I'm just thinking.
That's a very good question. Yeah.
Don't. Even if they are married.
Even if they're married. If
they get
award ceremonies, you know.
Award ceremonies. Was it actress or something you're thinking?
Maybe.
See, I would love to do Blake Lively because I just think she's got very lovely shape body, and I think she's quite quirky with her ideas. Like her dress.
Which one?
Blake Lively.
I think I would say Keira Knightley.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I like
Not
her.
much. No disrespect to her. Not much shape to her.
I know. That's fine. But we can
pad
put
it out.
the shape in there.
Yeah.
We can pad this out.
Yeah.
And
I'm more than happy to help as
She's got a
well.
beautiful face.
If you need me to come around and help that day, then I'll happily help.
But she's one of my favorite actresses, so I would say,
because she's
her.
in the new thing on Netflix.
Yeah, and Pride and Prejudice, and she's all different things in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I love that. So,
have you ever done like a period drama design, like a
only like this, really. Not really like that yet.
Not like
but
a Pride
actually,
and
I would be
Prejudice
quite
stuff.
nice. That would be actually. I want to do it. It's just the timing, everything. That is the issue always.
So when you have like 2 weeks maybe downtime and you're sitting there,
I was like, quickly, time to dress. All the delays, quickly do it. I do it myself. Then that one.
do you sit there and find yourself sort of doodling?
Yes.
And just going, oh,
Always in the
Oh.
cloud. Or I look at my phone. I look at this day and I was like, oh. Then I quickly put it in my folder there. This. And people thinking, I'm on the phone all the time. But I actually working.
Yeah.
I actually working. Like they're looking at
Having a look going,
oh, this stop, this that. I'm collage. I can do. And my head is spinning. You know, I guess I was in the bath and I was thinking, I will have another photo shoot with actually like a model who has 72,000 followers.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I just came and I did like different kind of dress quickly in the bath.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I was like, all right. So I'm just gonna do that for the photo shoot.
Have you ever had any like really random requests? Like I need like this. I don't know. Like because you can get off the top
I love
of
the
my
way you
head.
start a question. You don't even know what you're going to ask.
Like a dress, you mean, or something?
Yeah.
I had like I don't know, like if I can do stuff for a dog, like a dress
A veil.
dog, and I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I was like, no, so sorry. I don't know.
No, I'm thinking because there's a lot. Like nowadays, there's so many different quirky designs. Like if there was because you can get photos printed on clothes now, like on material, and you know, like a black and white rim of like different photos.
Like grandparents.
What I wanted to paint on the dress.
Can you paint? Are you a good artist?
Yes, I do portrait as well.
Oh, really?
A long time ago.
So you don't mention any of this.
That was a long time ago. Yes, I did portraits for people. Yeah. So yeah, I can paint.
See, that would be cool if you had a dress and you sat there. But again, that would take so much
Yeah,
time.
it would not. It would not be able to be the face.
Yeah.
it would probably just like a flower or something. But I want to do that. But that's the creativity I will do when I do my dress on my own, not in the factory. Like, yeah, that is a creativity. Like a totally outstanding dress, one-off, big photo shoot. Maybe they lend it to celebrity stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah.
With corset, so it's all fit all the sizes. Well,
Yes,
not certain sizes. I mean, you know, and yeah.
Okie doke.
So in your collections, out of all of your collections, do you have one dress that stands out as your favourite dress?
It's a difficult question because I like them all. I don't know. I have my favourites.
Okay.
I have my favourites.
Yours have got colour.
Yeah.
I like colour, but I like ivory too. But yeah, colour obviously is my babies. Obviously, I love this one. This is one of my favorites.
It's a beautiful material.
That is from America, the material.
Right.
I had it specially printed in there, and I made that one. So that is one of my favourite. But I like ivory. I like this one as well here, which is a new one. And that is really pretty. I don't know, you can't really see. It's like if you look on my Instagram, it's really pretty. It looks very classical. It has the puffy sleeves and look very classical. So on Instagram, on Jane Amore, you can just have a look on my website.
So is it at Jane Amore?
Yes, it's at Jane Amore, and then you got a little like a
Underscore.
Yeah, that's it.
So at Jane_Amore.
Yeah, we can put them down.
yeah.
And my website.
Okay, do you want to tell it? So it's janeamore.com.
Yes.
And at Jane Amore on Instagram. You're on TikTok as well?
No TikTok.
No TikTok. So we're talking Instagram, and which is also linked to Facebook, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's it. You can find me at
janeamore.com.
Yes.
No gaps, no spaces. janeamore.com.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So yeah.
So where are we going to see you in the next year or two? What is coming up for you?
Oh, you mean 10 years? No.
No.
So next year and two, I would say yes. I would do more of my business and because I got seamstress. Obviously, there's more collection coming out. It's more exciting. So there's be plenty more dresses. More. I'm going to the route more posh dresses.
Okay.
Nice. So there's still that price.
Mm-hmm.
For brides.
Nice.
So 850 to 950, roughly all of that. That's the price.
Yeah.
Obviously plus the alterations.
Mm-hmm.
And if they want to have a bespoke, 1,200, including alteration. So in 1 year or two, you're probably gonna see me more in boutiques, mostly in Kent, but I want to go hit as well different parts of England.
Nice.
And yeah, that's where I'm seeing myself.
Perfect.
That's what we're gonna work on this year hard.
Excellent.
And hopefully, in a few years' time, celebrities getting my maybe colourful dresses for the red carpet, whatever, if that's a possibility. Like somehow to get there.
Right, that's your goal.
That is the goal.
Perfect.
And we'll see you at the awards.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll see you at the awards. Yeah.
If you win, we'll be standing up cheering.
If you win, we win. If you're not finalist, it's already good.
No, it's fine. It's already
That's
good.
it, you know.
You get a lot of exposure for being
So many
finalist.
people didn't get in, so it's quite nice.
Yeah.
And for your
Get
first
there.
year, that's amazing.
First year.
Getting in your first
Next year,
year.
we go for the different awards as well.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. There's like a wedding industry award.
Yeah,
there's
national and all
loads.
different
Yeah.
ones. Yeah,
There's loads.
So.
Brilliant. Okay, so what we usually ask our guests now is if they want to choose a song. We've got a Spotify playlist that we have guest song choices on.
Okay, can I see what your list is? Or?
Nah.
Oh, you don't?
You can't.
Nah, that's too far.
We're just
Get out.
asking too much. So any song you want, a song that means something to you. It could be Slovakian song. Do you
Oh no.
German.
No.
Papa.
Okay. Serial Stumbling Me. Is it Stumbling Me?
Stumbling Me?
Yeah,
By who?
I think it's called Serial.
Okay.
Serial, do you know it?
No.
Put my phone. I love that song.
Stumbling Me. You're not allowed to play too much of it.
I'm not playing, I'll show you the
For
picture.
copyright reasons.
For copyright.
Copyright. That's so funny. Is there any more questions or are you all right?
Is there anything you want us to cover that you don't think we've asked?
No, I think you covered quite well.
Yeah. We just keep this rolling. We don't edit anything, by the way.
fine.
It don't matter.
Oh, really?
Because if you don't edit, people know that this is your true self, you see.
Yeah, that's me laughing all the
And
time.
that's what we wanted to bring across, especially with the wedding industry, because a lot of people you meet at a wedding and it's always like, hi, yes, yeah, oh yeah. And then you say, oh yeah, I know so-and-so, I know, but you don't actually know.
know.
You don't actually know
Yeah,
them.
you know that they're a
people
photographer or they're this, they're that,
Yeah.
but you don't actually know them,
No.
who's behind the brand. So
No.
that's what we wanted to do.
Yeah,
this
like lots of
podcast
people don't know
for.
who I am because I don't show myself. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
you know,
and you're not at the wedding, are you? You're,
no,
you're
and
the
also
dress.
like everywhere in Instagram, I try to not be there. You know, I just show the dresses and the models. I'm not the person that like being flashed.
No, you
but-
like being behind the camera.
Yeah, I
and
was just like,
showing
yeah,
them.
yeah,
she's-
I'm the model.
Yeah, she's completely
stunning.
immaculate
I know,
and
she's
stunning.
Come on. And so I'm like, oh, hiding there. I was like, yeah, no, take a picture of me, please. So behind the scene is fine.
So I remember.
You found this song yet?
Yes, I do. They keep talking to me. Right here. Hold on.
But she does take pride in her dresses because I remember being in a photo shoot once.
Oh,
and it
she was
hanging
ironing
out.
them for
And she-
ages.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
spent
I was
about half
steaming.
an hour
Yeah, steaming them.
Yes, because,
them.
you know, otherwise I have to edit it.
Yeah,
And,
I like you.
And
you know,
none of us want to edit
and
it.
this one, when it's steaming and everything, you don't have to edit it as much, you know, and it's less work for the photographers and videographers because you can't really edit in a video.
You can't edit a video.
So you have
not,
to be
not
nice.
like that.
And I'm very particular with my dress. I want to have it good stand out,
Perfect.
not the crease dress.
Yes, I
It
understand.
just doesn't look good.
Mm.
So it's this one. Yeah.
Cereal, and
Yeah.
it's surreal.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Ja, den har ju precis.
Cyril. Stumbling in.
Yeah, something.
Okay.
Stumbling in.
We'll add
Okay,
that
we'll have a
to
look.
our.
Well, stumbling in. Okay.
I feel so old that I don't know that artist.
To be honest, that is quite an old song.
Yeah, it's just me. I had my moments. I had my moments where I've been a musician since I was 14,
Oh, really?
and I know no lyrics to any song.
Oh my god, he's
No
ridiculous.
lyrics at all.
That's fine because you could probably hear a lot of songs and.
My brain
He's
is just
rubbish.
interested in the style of music, not the actual lyrics itself.
But
It's hard to remember as well.
You pick up bass lines more than
Yeah,
anything,
yeah.
don't you? Because he's a bass player. But in the car, he'll be singing in the car
Oh, I
to
just
a
make it
certain
up.
song, and I'm like, "What the hell are you singing?" He went, "That's the words." I went, "It really isn't the words."
Oh,
You're totally different. You make your own
all
one.
the time, all the time.
Like, do you know Prince, Raspberry Beret? A classic song.
Yeah.
He thought it was Wax Lyrical Girl. And I'm like, what the hell are you singing?
And I thought I sing more because I'm a foreign. You know what I mean?
I have no interest in the lyrics whatsoever.
I just stop him going, no. And then we get the lyrics out and oh, it's not, is it? No, darling, no.
Yeah. But I make my own rude ones up as well,
Oh,
don't
all
I?
the time.
And to the point where I sing them so much that
I can't,
she
I
always-
don't know the non-rude version. So
Oh.
I'm sitting there going, no, get it out your head because you're going to sing that one and it's going to be completely wrong.
Right, brilliant. Okay,
Sorry.
we'll put that on the podcast. Do you want to tell everyone, all your fans, your website again? And
I've got quite a few fans actually.
there you go.
Not just only for
So
And that's rude, isn't it?
Rachel.
So your details.
Yes,
details,
so
sorry.
is obviously janeamore.com.
.com.
And then we on Instagram is Jane Amore with the underscore.
Just at the end by itself?
Yeah.
Oh, right, Jane Amore
and
underscore.
Don.
Right, okay. I've
That
never
is
known an
Instagram.
underscore to go at the end.
Yeah. So I
Some
just
of
put
them
that, I just put that in there.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jane Amore underscore on Instagram, and you can see all of her beautiful dresses. That's it. Well done.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank
Thank you
you.
so much for coming on.
Thank you for being our first guest in our new studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never forget about me now.
No. Absolutely
We never
not.
forget about you from the moment I saw you.
You mean the dresses?
All right, thanks everyone. Please like, share, subscribe, all that rubbish that we ask at the end. Thank you very much. Bye. Club Awesome, for autistic children and their families, a place where everyone belongs and fun knows no age limit.